this is my first YouTube video ever. I've never made one before, but I got this new scope mount from Alamo 4-star, and it's just fucking badass, and I had to make a video of it. So I'm going to do a little review. The mount I'm looking at is the Alamo 4-star DLOC M4x, and this one's in 30mm. They also have 34mm. They do not have a 1-inch scope mount. And as you can see, this thing's pretty damn rugged. Has 6 recoil lugs on the bottom. It's spring loaded like this. The cap screws are T25, not the T15 like most other cap screws. This mount costs $270, and they're really hard to find. I couldn't find one through the manufacturer. I had to go through Masterpiece Arms, which is like a partner of Alamo 4-star, and they're out of Lubbock, Texas. And it took me about a week of searching, but I finally found one, and I got it shipped in. And but it's definitely worth the wait. And so one of the coolest features I want to show you is so it's spring loaded, right? We're gonna pop it on here. So I popped it on my gun, right? This is a heavy gun, and I'm picking it up at the front of the scope mount, and I haven't tightened anything down. I can take it right back off. Here it is. Now this is my 204 Ruger. I also have my 300 Blackout with me. I've zeroed the scope on both rifles. I have my scope zeroed on the 204 Ruger, and the adjustment to the 300 Blackout is 3 minutes of elevation, no windage, so it's dead on as far as windage goes. So I'm gonna tighten this one down. Oh, I forgot to mention, so I put this on here. You only have to do it hand tight. So I'm gonna torque these down with my hands, get a good little on them like that, and it's good to go. You don't have to torque it down to spec. Now, if you want to, the torque specs on these are 44 inch-pounds, and the cap screws are 14 inch-pounds. So basically, I'm gonna take 3 shots with my 204 Ruger. I'm gonna switch the mount and the bipod over to my 300 Blackout. Hit 3 mils elevation, and take 3 shots with the 300 Blackout, and I mean, they're going to be dead on target, and that's what this scope mount's all about. I mean, most people can't really justify spending $1,000 on a scope like I did, but you know, because they have 5 or 6 guns. But if you have one badass scope and this scope mount, you can use this scope on any of your platforms, and you write down the information, you know, of the zero of each different gun, and you can have, you know, you have one scope for all these different firearms, you know, and so it's really handy. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take these 3 shots with this one, switch over to the 300 Blackout, and then we'll go down there and check out what we got. So there's the grouping. I pulled that one way to the fucking left. I totally forgot that yesterday I bought all new ammo for my 204 and my 300 Blackout. So I'm surprised it's even close to the damn bullseye. But it looks like even with the two totally different grains, I still was within an inch. So I'm only at 100 yards, so I guess. But so that's pretty cool. That's what the thing's capable of, you know. And I didn't zero it in exactly with my new ammo, and I mean, but you can't beat that in the field, because I know I like to hunt coyotes with my 204 and hogs with my 300 blackout, and sometimes I'll be calling coyotes and hogs might come up, you know, and I switch my uppers real quick and put my scope on that one and take off. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all have a good one.